channel. My name is Meghann Monroe. I'm here for all things glamour, hair, makeup, beauty, family, travel, all of that. And it's been a while. Did you miss me? I missed me. Did you miss me? We'll talk in a little bit where I've been. But today we are here for a quick weave tutorial. Can you believe this is a quick weave? And it was only $40. It was about $45. It was only about $45. But this is a quick weave. You know, deciding on a hairstyle and deciding on your nail color. Oh, look, my nails match. I didn't even try to do that. How cute! Sorry. But deciding on hair and deciding on nails is like one of the hardest decisions I think girls, women have to make. It's so hard. I don't know. Is that a sign that I have commitment issues? I just be like, I don't know. Do I want a side part? Do I want a middle part? Do I want curly? Do I want wavy? Like, it's so hard. Your hair goes with your outfits. And I can't be locked into anything for too long. So that is why I decided on a quick weave, because it's in between, right? And quick weaves get a bad rap. Let's talk about it. Quick weaves are great. I have some clients that couldn't get sew-ins just because it is a lot of tension. There's a lot of pulling, there's a lot of rubbing, and it's just not for everybody. So quick weaves give you like the longevity of a sew-in without the tension, the destruction, wah. So I had, you know, I'm like, let's do a quick weave. I've been doing clip-ins, the some ups, some downs, the ponytails. Ponytails hurt. Ponytails hurt. And they just, you gotta do a lot at night to make sure it's still sleek in the morning. And with the clip-ins, I was just tired of looking like Cleo at night. Like, I don't want to sleep in the clip-ins, and it was like something to do every night, and I'm like, I can't sew in my own hair anymore, and I wasn't even gonna attempt to. And I was like, let's do a quick weave. And then I'm like, you know what, summertime, let's get the curls popping. I sell hair. I love Get Glammed Hair. That is my brand. But I also didn't want to commit to like dyeing the hair. I wear my hair jet black. I didn't want to commit to dyeing it, getting the bundles, blah blah blah. I'm like, So this is organic, baby. She is $12.99 a pack and 30 inches. So yeah, I used 4 bundles, and honestly, this is a mixture of 1 and 2, and I like it because I think it gives it just a little bit more dimension. It makes the black pop. But like I said, I wanted something that wasn't super non-committal, that still looks super cute, and I can do different little things with it. Like, I even feel like I can finesse this into like a cute kind of some down. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. So yes, this is a quick weave tutorial. And I think the way that I do quick weaves, I want people to know a few things about quick weaves. They're super safe. With the products that we have now and the technology that we have now, glue doesn't even touch your hair. It's super easy to come out. Like, yeah. Also, I was talking to a friend. I'm like, I'm going to the lake this weekend. So this Memorial Day, it's my anniversary. I want to be able to get in the water. And she was like, what? You got a quick weave? You swim it? Baby, I swim. I cannot. I'm an Aquarius. You cannot take me to water and I'm not jumping that water. Now, what will this weave do in the water? We shall see. I think it should be fine. I have a friend that swims in this all the time. Sheree, baby. She's my swimming buddy. She swims in, and we are swimmers. You couldn't tell us that we're not like, we wasn't on some Olympic team. But you can swim in a quick weave. Did you know that? Yes, you can. So the product of the glue is such like an adhesive and the latex that it takes more than water for a quick weave to just come down. So you can get a quick weave wet. I have clients that I wash their quick weaves. I say my quick weaves can honestly last you about 2 months. With about 2 or 3 washes in between there, you just have to make sure you sit in the dryer. You may have to touch up a piece here and a piece there, but if the quick weave, and that's a mouthful. If the quick weave is done correctly, girl, you can get that thing wet. What? Watch this. Y'all gonna see this weekend. I'm jumping in. I'm swimming. And she's still gonna be here. Now, it might be at night because this is synthetic. But until the time being, I think And listen, it was only $40, you know. Now, like I said, I chose a Quickweave because it's pain-free. Can we have a round of applause for the pain-free? Like, we don't have time for that anymore. That's passe, you know. I just want to look cute. I want to feel cute. I want to be cute. And nobody got time for that. So, yes. Let's get into what you need to do this Quickweave. You do need a blow dryer. You need a blow dryer. And if you can, get a concentrator, the skinny nozzle. I don't know what I did with my blow dryer. You need glue, a cap. You need this product right here. This is probably the Magic Touch. This is Protective Shield Solution. And this one is really cheap. They have a bunch of them. Morning Glory was probably like the revolutionary product back in the 2000s. Baby, this is what keeps the glue from getting in your hair, right? So I will never ever do a Quickweave on anybody or myself without it. I don't care how people feel about it. And honestly, warning, if you're allergic to latex, if you're allergic to any of these, you know, any of these ingredients, you may want to do a skin test. I haven't really had any situation with people who have been allergic, but this right here is what makes it easy to put in, easy to put out. Like I said, you need a cap. You do need a needle and a thread. And you need this right here. And really, that's all you're gonna need besides like styling products and things that we'll need to finish the end. That's all you need for a Quickweave. So as you can see, my hair is already braided. I didn't want to put you guys through the torture of me braiding my hair. And my edges are sectioned off because I want to leave those out. And I have my middle part, so I'm going to do a middle part. Let me show you the back. Sorry if I'm breathing hard. So I just kind of, yeah, folded them up. They're not perfect. They're not super tight. You know, it's just got to do what it got to do. So one of the most important things when doing a Quickweave is protective cap, Grow Protect solution. This is what's going to really set the foundation for your Quickweave, help it stay all together, help it last longer. I just don't believe in putting glue directly to your head. And honestly, this is what makes it easier. This is what makes it easier to take down quick. Like, the whole point of a Quickweave is this shouldn't be no take forever long process. So I'm gonna put my cap on. I'm gonna get her on nice and tight. And the next part, and you want to make sure like this is like in the middle. I can't braid coming down, so I braided it back. Okay, so the next crucial important part is I'm going to sew this cap down. Just from sweating and moving and swimming, we'll talk about it. You can swim in a Quickweave. Don't be scared. I like to sew my caps down. And you don't have to do any trickery, any riggery. Just get that sucker in there. This is also what's going to help it last and just stay in place. Like, you don't want it lifting up on the side. And again, my braids aren't the greatest. Like, I can't even braid my hair good. I could braid anybody else's hair nice and, but on myself, it is a janky business. So I'm just, if you can see, going around the braid. I'm gonna go around the part to make sure that this cap, just to get the cap locked in place. You know, Quickweaves are the bomb. They really are. Quickweaves get a bad rap. And just with the technology that we have these days, why not? Like, who wants to be locked in? Like, sew-ins are great, right? But I just can't be locked into no sew-in. I gotta go when it's time to go, girl. I got to switch it up depending on my vibe, depending on the moment. And I may not want to be looking like that next week, tomorrow. And I just feel like a quick weave, you got some wiggle room of how long that sucker stays in there. And so I just don't believe, like, I don't understand why not. It's like, it's not painful. No pain involved. Someone's hurt. Okay, and I used to do them. And I did them well, but, like, it's painful. I don't like getting them. Hell, I don't like doing them. That's why I retired. That's why I retired. So, I'm going to sew this cap on. And then I'm going to put this Grow Protect on. And I will definitely show you that part. A lot of doing your own hair is really just, girl, feeling it. And I'm doing this in, I'm on the corner too. I just like my room is pretty, but it's a lot going on. Okay. So now, ow. Ouch. I just said it wasn't painful. But you know what I'm saying. It ain't like your scalp tight. No. Like, you can move around. It ain't like I gotta go pop pills because I just got my hair done. It's barbaric. Being a black woman is barbaric. So I made it around. Get my little ear out the way. Yeah, I think this will make it. I don't have to get no more thread. I'm covering my ear because, and I'm not gonna cut this off until the end. Okay. Catch the glue. Some people will actually glue their caps down, and that's cute. It could be cute. I'm not doing that. You need Grow Protect solution, Protective Shield, Morning Glory. This is the cheapest one, and I find that it works fine. Like, Morning Glory is expensive. I remember when she first hit the scene at Bronner Brothers, baby, it was like, what's that? Change the game. And I don't like some people will put wrap strips. I meant to get some of them. Some people will put wrap strips. Some people put, like, processing caps. That is crunchy. I'm not, like, who wants to go to sleep and all you hear is crunch, 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 crunch. Like, no ma'am. Hair gets really convoluted and complicated when all that's not necessary. It's not. You can do one coat of her, maybe even two, if you just are really scared. Maybe even two, if you just, girl. This is such an invention. It's a great invention. And you can put this directly on your hair. Sometimes I do that. But this time I'm going to put on the cap. I'm going to put it on the cap. Use a brush. That'll help it from dripping all over the place because it's really gooey. It's really, the consistency is just really gooey. And I just work in small sections. Get as close to the part as possible. Oh, see, we already got some drippage. Baby, she gets the dripping. So I'm going to try to get to as close, and I'm just brushing it in. Making sure that my braids are saturated. Making sure, and sometimes I will put it directly on the brush. And this is a water-soluble product. Meaning that all you need is water to get it out. This product, I'm sure you guys are familiar with it by now, but you know I'm a hairstylist. This is regular for me. Some people will be like, what's, I never heard of such. So yeah, you put it on. I'm brushing her in all down the sides. Like I said, get as close as you can to the part. From what I can see, I'm looking in the mirror. Oh, I need the magnifying glass. Oh yeah, that's better. Way better. Now let me go to the other side. It's making me dizzy. It's making me dizzy. And it drips fast, so you gotta act fast with her. You gotta act fast. Don't be afraid to touch it. Like I said, all you gotta do is wash your hands. And I don't want it to get on my edges. And this creates like a protective shield for your hair. I just don't understand why you wouldn't use this. And I work in a salon where some people liked it, some people didn't. I'm just here to protect my client's hair. So, while taking this down, like, you just need to rinse, 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 rinse. Don't wash. Don't scrub. You just literally need to let the water run on it. I say like 5 minutes. Just let the water run. And that will begin to break down this compound. Because after we, oh, excuse me. After we sit under the dryer, it's going to get hard. Hard, hard, hard. It's going to get hard. I really like this stuff. This is really good. Like, if you have like short shaved hair, like the girls who wear shortcuts, you don't need a cap. Oh, oh, ah! Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm rubbing it in. It didn't get on my neck. Ugh. But that's all right though. I want a little ham. But I really don't, like, I really want, and yeah, one of these, at least I used to go through like half of this. And at this point, I'm just using my hands because I really want these braids saturated, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want the glue to go through. I'd rather this is what this is for, right? All right, that's enough. And again, you want to beware. I use about half the bottle, 3/4 of the bottle. Okay, she's on there. Pull on my little edgular, because Lord knows she'll get caught up in a mess. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up, and then I'm going to sit under the dryer. You want to sit under the dryer with this product until it's dry. Straight up. Straight up. And that could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You just want it to be dry. So I will see you back after it's dry. So, I'm sleepy. Sitting under the dryer makes you sleepy. I'm tired. So, let's just get started, girl. I am gluing in some Quickweave. So I just want to look cute for the weekend. So I'm using Organique, my fave. I love this stuff. And Water Curl. So this is one pack. I'm going to start off with like one that just goes like all the way around. If that makes sense. I'm going all the way down and around, close to the top, close to the top. Oh, I'm excited, because I'm gonna be cute. Glue has a tendency to get in the strangest of places. You just be like, I was extra careful this time. All right, press, 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 press her down. I'm gonna do a gentle one. I'm going all the way down this braid and around. And this is like, okay, so I lied. You know, you want to be somewhat good at this, because like I said, a lot of doing your own hair just requires you to do like it by touch and feel. And you don't necessarily want to be a perfectionist, because it's like you gotta be flexible and you can't be hung up on like perfection, because it will take long. So we got the first one in. I'm going to spray her all the way around. So that's sprayed, and then I'm going to blow dry. Do you need to blow dry? Oh, sorry. I look like Rick Gaines. Do you need to blow dry every piece? No. Back. So, how close you put them together determines how thick or full it is. And you know, I can't tell you that part. I can't tell you how to do that. Like, you know how thick you want it. Of course, the thicker you want it, the closer it needs to be. Period. If you don't want it super, super thick, then I suggest maybe, you know, spacing them out. That just takes time and practice. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes in my brain I'm like, oh, I want it like super thick, super full. And girl, by the time I get done, it's too thick. So then I just start ripping tracks out. Remember, it's not directly on your scalp, so it's alright. If you gotta go take some out, I would prefer to have too much than not enough, because honey, don't nobody want a PC weave. We do not want no PC weave. No ma'am. You know? And so I'm just going from track to track, side to side. Let's see what it look like. I really need another mirror to look and see. Straight enough for me. Oh, so I'm going to blow dry. Straight. You see how like it has a tendency to want to kind of go like I'm going still on that braid, and I'm kind of pulling it tight so that it lays flat, same way you would a sew-in. So I'm gonna do a couple across. That cuts time and space. So we keep laying going up, up, up. That way it's a lot of tracks and you use a lot of hair. If I put a couple across, that will make the circumference, it's a little bit of math involved, the circumference smaller, therefore not blowing through your weave. So if I was to just keep going like bam, bam, it would be like going all the way around. So this cuts that and gives me a little bit of volume. Careful. I thought I was being. Now somebody else. Take my time. Okay. Looks a bit difficult. Again, the top part could be done in so many ways, and it's all personal preference. I could very well just do like boom, 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 like little pieces. I could keep going around. I think in my right mind, because I only have one more pack of black and I want to keep the front as black as possible, I'm going to do smaller pieces. That's just me. You could very well go this way. So if I were to lay my tracks like this coming down, it would not be full here. Like I want my face, my part close, right? And if I was to go around, that would just use up a ton of weave. When if I lay smaller tracks kind of coming here, 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 coming forward, and then bop, 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 and then close her off. Now, I think that's my plan. I'm working my way back, and this will create, again, more fullness here. I don't want it to be flat and then pop. I want it to be like, I'm putting the hair in the direction that I want it to go. I want it to come here. I don't want it to go here. I want it to go here. So just think about that. If you, again, are a hairstylist or you do your own hair, when you're laying tracks, I'm thinking about the direction I want the hair to go. Do I want it fuller? Like, where do I want the bulk of this? Do I want it to hit? Do I want it to hit? Like, if I did this all coming to the side, you know what I'm saying? Then this element here couldn't give me the ooh ah sensation, according to Mo Heart. I want the ooh ah sensation. Section off. This is the hair that will kind of go around my hair and bring it all together. So you want to section that off and put her to the side. So you know when it's time. Don't you hate when you get to the top of a weave and it's like, dang, I ran out. Always, 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 before you just get all the way into it, girl, section her off. Okay, so I'm going to pull this as far away from anything that I can. I'm going to start behind my ear. Oh, I guess the girls do this for the lace fronts. So yeah, I'm just pulling it. I'll go across. Ooh. You know, we see a little overlap there. It's all right. A little bit of, and you can go all the way around, or just, I'm just gonna cut it here. Now I'm gonna cut. Be very careful. Now I'm cutting where my part is. Like I said, just be very careful. Cut a little bit at a time. I'm pulling away from my hair, away from the weave. Yep. And now this is exposed. Be very careful and really just try your best to avoid your leave out. At this point, you could sit under the dryer for like maybe 10-15 minutes. That would really lock it into place and help it last like even longer. So I like having my own edges out. You don't have to do that. You could very well put it adjacent to your skin if you don't want to deal with that, but I just feel like that makes it look even more natural. And last but certainly not least, reveal. Hopefully y'all have enough out. It was a little ski. All right, let's get as close to the middle as possible. And she's covered. Can we see any tracks? We cannot. So, there are several tactics you could use to blend your natural hair with the weave. My hair, especially right here, is a little bit heat damaged. It's a little bit heat damaged. So me just wetting it ain't gonna do it. But as you can see, just even from me braiding it, and had I like put products in it, that really would have taken care of it. So I'm going to do 2 plaits on either side. This doesn't have to be anything special, right? Like, we're not doing a cornrow, but I am going to take this whole piece and braid it this way. I am going to wet it a little bit. And one thing that is key, like, I'm pulling all of this like this, and then once it dries, we'll take it and spread it out. But I like to get all of this. All right, so I'm going to just wet it a little bit. I don't want it soaking. I'm going to take this whole long section and plait it. Like, I got my 3 pieces. Honestly, like, and I want to keep it flat, so, and it's hard to not pick up the weave. And it's okay if you do. Like, my main goal is to just keep the section flat as possible. You see this? Some people like to twist. Twists are fine. I just find that a twist doesn't recoil. I don't know how to 4-strand coil. A 4-strand coil would be great. But I want it a little bit more wavy, if that makes sense. I think that blends better with curly weave. Not per se like a curl. Because a curl shrinks. So I still want the length of, you know, my hair ain't super long. I don't want a little afro up there either. Like, I want it to be long. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we got my braid. Get the gel off my part. Okay, so we got the braid. So now I'm going to take the foam, put it on the braid, get it all over the braid, saturate it. The brown gel I'm going to put on. Like I said, I want to smooth while wave my hair. So you see how that gets it to lay down? And so it's nice and flat up there. And then I'm going to take my little roller. So we want to keep our edges. I want to keep it wavy, curly, but slick and stuck, right? So that's why you need different products, because this gel is going to like wave it and curl it and give it that, you know. That's all right. This is edge control. So whatever edge control you prefer. This stuff was like, Shine Jam has really been, they have really been feeling themselves, because this is like $11, $12. Like, girl, what is her? And this is where you want to, you know, freak out the babies. I'm not good at that. Oh, that was a good one. A good swipe. All right, sure. Will this work? Then I will follow up just to lock them in place with molding foam. I really like my Tropical Roots because it dries rather firmly, like hard. You know, I'm gonna aim it a little bit. Let's see, kink. Alright. Spray it up in here. And I don't want to do a lot of cutting. it's really hard because I don't have a good mirror here. But I would like to do some pretty minimal face framing shears. And I'm just gonna kind of glide down just to frame my face. Any kink I see, I just cut it out. So yes, I'm just opening up a little bit. And letting it, you know, bounce. Anything I see a little too long in the front. Because I mean, honestly, if this was my hair would be just long in the front. Get up right, get up right, get up right. And you want to make sure you match them up together with it being a middle part and everything. So there's some more, right? And I have my shears kind of like angled down. And I'm just gliding them through. I don't want to do like a blunt cut. So I'm barely, like, I'm not closing the shears all the way. I should know the name of this part here, but you want to get it just in there and glide it down. You don't want to go straight. No. This gives it more of a feathery vibe, you know, texturization. More of a texturized. Not so much a black cut. Yeah, I'm just going through. Do we love how it turned out? Baby, it is giving me island vacation vibes. So the blend, you see how the waves, like, it's not perfect, but I didn't want it to be like tight curls, if that makes sense. So I think I love it. I mean, for $40, she works. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel, you know, like, it's not bad. And I can still, you know, do one of these numbers. And that's why I left my edges out on the side. So if I want to like flip it over and still have a cute situation, I can. Oh, this is everything. It's huge, but I love it. Oh, she's so cute. Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was friendly enough for you to follow along. I hope that it inspires you to play with your hair. You know, as a retired hairstylist, I am now giving away my gifts. I literally had somebody comment on my Instagram like, girl, you about to make me fire my stylist, and that is not my goal. I don't want you to like fire your hairstylist, but I want you to know, like, you can look good at home without spending a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time and a whole lot of pain. That's not what we're here to do. Please, if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, ask me any questions. I try to answer all the questions as detailed as possible. This has been really fun. I really made a promise to myself. Like, I took a long break, and it's not that YouTube is hard, but when you're juggling all the socials, I kind of focused more on my Instagram. And she's cute, but I'm like, I want to get back to the long form video. So we have some more tutorials and fun things coming up. Thank you so much. See you next time.